Kashmiri Pandits and their fight is back in focus after being evicted from their homes 26 years ago. They are yet to find a way back to what is their original home. Kashmiri Pandits protested across Delhi and Jammu today.
I am of the opinion, and so is the National Conference, that instead of asking for a judicial inquiry into it, why don't they give a thought to the demand of the National Conference aired by Umar Abdullah on the floor of the Parliament, that there should be a Truth and Reconciliation Commission to go into the whole gamut of militancy and its fallouts on all the populations, particularly the Muslim and the Kashmiri Pandits. Not more than 200 Kashmiri Pandits lost their lives. We still don't have the exact names and details, but that is what is going on in the media. 200 people have died since eruption of militancy. On the other hand, almost 80,000 others have also been killed, and most of them, close to 90%, have been Muslims. So they should not project this case as an atrocity or the misery of just Kashmiri Pandits.
The last 26 years, how many families had so far resettled in Kashmir?
Actually, one family from Matan Anantnag, namely Jagdish Chandra Kar, he has taken assistance of 7.5 lakhs, which is provided under Honorable PM's package for return and rehabilitation of Kashmiri migrants. The second family also, Mr. Ganju, he has also applied, but we have released so far only one installment, that is 2.50 lakhs, because we released it in 3 installments. The 7.50 lakhs in 3 installments. First installment he has already got, and he is also constructing his house at Srinagar proper.
What is the reason that from time to time the packages have been announced by the government for the rehabilitation of the Kashmiri Pandits, and only one family has resettled in Kashmir Valley? What's the reason for that?
Actually, when we spoke to the members of the community, I feel personally that this lack of consensus among the members of the community as yet, but government is making all efforts, because the package has been announced. It was initially 1618 crores, which was sanctioned, which was announced way back in 2008-9, and there were various components under the package. The incentives provided, and although wide publicity was given to the package and the program, but only 2 families came. Only 2 components of the package, that is employment and transit accommodations. Employment, for 3,000 posts were initially created for these Kashmiri migrant unemployed youth, and so far 1693 candidates they have reported in Valley, and rest of the vacancies have been referred to the recruiting agencies. We are expecting them also very shortly.
I am not surprised about what Farooq Abdullah says. Apart from being insensitive, it shows the level of a politician. It reflects on the mindset of the man and the party. It very clearly shows what Farooq Abdullah stands for whenever we have said that the mainstream and the separatists, when it comes to Kashmiri Pandit issues, are more or less the same. Farooq Abdullah only reinforces that thought. But be that as it may, there is no Farooq Abdullah who is going to decide when we will go back and how we will go back. Farooq Abdullah will come and go, because let me remind you that Farooq Abdullah ran and he abandoned his position as a chief minister even before Kashmiri Pandits left or were forced to leave. So Farooq Abdullah can say whatever. Yes, it is hurtful, it is insensitive, but then that is Farooq Abdullah for us. The first and the foremost thing for the government of India to do is to give confidence to Kashmiri Pandits, and that can only be done when justice is served.
I wasn't surprised by the statement made by Farooq Abdullah. He was the CM when Kashmiri Pandits left the valley. He has been the most irresponsible politician. I very well remember I was a child, there were 8 bomb blasts in the city. and he was playing golf. So a person who abdicates his duty, I think he has no right to make a comment on our return. So he's trying to hide his guilt, he's trying to hide his incompetence by making such derogatory statements. Kashmiri Pandits have a right to return. We don't need any begging bowl. It's our right, and Farooq Abdullah can sit at home. We don't need his help to return to the valley.